I liked these so much, I wanted to order another set. Welcome to the Sunshine Fashion Love channel, I'm Jen, and in a recent video, I showed you this product called handbag heels, which were invented and developed by Alyssa from the Gals Guide. She sent me another set of the square block heels that I tried out and showed you how to use, and I really liked them and thought some of my other bags could also use this product. So I ordered this set on my own. This is the round kitten heel, and I got them in gold. A lot of my bags tend to have gold hardware, at least the bags that don't have feet. So here they are up close, and they are removable magnetic purse feet for all of your bags that don't already have feet. So it's a really great idea, and it comes in this amazing packaging with this nice luxe magnetic gift box, and it comes with this little kind of a novelty jelly bag, and you can choose the color. They are available at the galsguideshop.com. Not sponsored, and I'm not an affiliate, but Alyssa is a friend of mine. I'm going to be trying these out on another bag I have, and then we're going to do an experiment because I've been getting this remark a lot on the Instagram reel I posted, which is, do these leave marks or like dents on leather? So we're going to try that out firsthand to get you the results. This is a vintage Louis Vuitton tote bag called the Cabas Piano, and this line is notorious for having a vachetta leather bottom, which can be a little bit of a nightmare if you're taking this bag on the go, because if you have to set it down like at a table or on the ground, then you have the leather touching whatever the surface is, and when you see a lot of these on the pre-loved market, the bottoms are trashed. This one was actually in relatively good condition, although it's got kind of a dark honey patina. So we are going to try out the handbag heels on this tote. I think this is a great candidate. From playing around with this product, it does tend to work the best on medium or large handbags. When I tried these out on a very small bag, I did find the magnets jumped around a lot, and I had some issues. So these are really strong, so you do have to be careful, but how this works is it's literally just the heel on one side and then the magnet. You see these are really strong, and then they just go together like this. So all you have to do to use these is put the magnet backing inside the bag and then put the heel on the outside, and you'll see these will really snap together. All right, so here we go. Now, if you do knock the bag around a lot, or like it has some force applied to it, these might come off, but they're secure enough that they seem to be okay for just normal use. All right, so I'm gonna apply the rest of these. And again, be very careful because the magnets are really quite strong. I actually work with other magnetic products, and the handbag heels are a lot stronger than my other magnetic product. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this inside the bag here. So put the backing inside and then put the heel. Okay, yep, here we go. So now you got the second one, and you can actually sort of move it around a little bit, so you can sort of position them where you want. I'm sort of using the edges of the bag as sort of a guide for where I want my purse feet. So you can kind of put these a little closer to the edge here. So this looks pretty good. All right, so let's put the last one on here. Okay, so now I've got all four on, and all I have to do, so you can see they're kind of uneven here, so I'm just going to position these. Okay, so this looks pretty, I think this looks fairly even. Here are all of the handbag heels on the bottom of the bag here. And now you can see if I put this down on a surface here, it stands up. And this can also help bags that have trouble standing up on their own. You can see now when I'm putting it down on a surface, instead of putting it down directly, you're actually putting it down on the feet. I think this is such a great product. And another benefit too is that sometimes when you see bags with some wear and tear, one of the first signs is the metal feet will have some of the finish rubbed off. So I think one good thing is that because these are not permanent, these are just temporary fixtures, if something happens to the feet, you still have the bag totally intact, and then you can just change out the set of handbag heels. If these happen to like scratch, you're putting it down on concrete, not that I would recommend that, but at least then the only thing that's really getting any wear and tear is a part of the bag that's removable, and you can switch these out. So that is one of my pet peeves, is when I see bags and the finish on the feet have worn off. That's very common in the LV bags. So here they are on the Cabas Piano. So I've got a cutting mat here, and I'm going to try to show you how it looks like if you put the bag down. So see, This is the surface, and then this is the bag. And you can see now there's a bit of a gap here, and your bag isn't totally on the floor. The handbag heels will definitely help protect the bottom of your bag from wear and tear or getting damage or anything happening. And I'm especially worried sometimes with lighter leathers, because if they get a stain or they get dirty, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And inside the bag, all you see is the magnetic backs here. But if you're using a bag insert, you can actually hide them. And to remove, all you have to do is take off the back of the magnet here, and it comes off pretty easily. And then you take off the handbag heel, and you can see there's been like no damage or no anything to the leather. So that is a plus. Here's what we're gonna do next. We are gonna do a bit of an experiment. I have this leather key pouch from Dress Up Your Purse. Just a disclaimer, I am a Dress Up Your Purse affiliate. If you would like to get 15% off of your order of regular priced items, use coupon code Sewing Report, and you will see a link in the description box of this video. This is their key pouch, which is obviously kind of a dupe of designer key pouches. And the leather is pretty soft and very pliable. It's also a lighter color. So I thought this would be a good one to test this out on. So I'm actually going to put on a handbag heel, and we're gonna try both styles. And then I'm going to leave this on the leather for like a week, and we'll come back and see how things are doing. All right, so I've got one handbag heel on the key pouch here, and now we're gonna take a square heel and we're gonna put that on the other side here. And we're actually gonna see, does this damage or mark the leather at all? Like, what are the effects? Alyssa does recommend that you remove the heels in between uses of your bags, as this is not intended to be a permanent fixture. But she has said she's experimented on a lot of her bags, and so far it hasn't left any permanent damage on any of the leather bags. All right, this hardware is kind of sticking to this. So it's a light colored leather and it's a softer leather. So we are going to leave this on. So I'm gonna be coming back in a few days and we'll be updating you. All right, let me just kind of move this around a little bit. So I thought I would do this on a more budget-friendly item just in case. But you can see if I take the magnet off here, so right now there is no damage or anything like that, but it's only been a few seconds. So what happens over a longer period of time? We are going to find out. All right, so I've got the handbag heel on the key pouch, and I will report back. And here we are. It's actually been closer to 2 weeks, 13 days from my last check-in. The handbag heels are still on the leather, and we are about to get the big reveal. So let's see how the handbag heels do. All right, I'm removing, so you can see the back magnet is inside. This is toga leather. It's fairly soft, and this key pouch is from Dress Up Your Purse. Get the moment of truth here. So I'm going to remove the back magnet here. All right, so here is where the handbag heel was. Check it, absolutely no damage, no denting, no nothing. And this is a fairly light colored leather, so that's another reason why I wanted to demonstrate using this material. Let's check out the square heel. So all I'm doing is removing the back magnet inside, and we'll be seeing how this one did as well. Absolutely no damage. It looks exactly the same as it did before I put the handbag heels on. So Alyssa does recommend you remove the heels when you're not using them on your bags. But I just did a test, and that's a question people have been asking a lot is, will the handbag heels damage or make marks or anything like that on your bags? And with this test, it doesn't appear that they do. So I hope this answers your question. Anyways, I'm really glad I ordered the round kitten heels. I do think this style will go with a lot of the bags I have, such as this Louis Vuitton tote bag. If you are interested in trying out this product, you can head to thegalsguideshop.com. Again, not sponsored. Alyssa is a friend, and I want to support her with what I think is like $1 million idea, because these are genius. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I'll see you again in the next one.